Yeah, we're very delighted to have with us in the studio Yin Yin Huang, who joins us from Los Angeles. Yin Yin, welcome to the program.
Thank you. It's my
Uh,
honor.
Yin Yin, you are a pianist, first and foremost, and also a teacher. And more recently, you have started composing. And it's your
Yes,
composing that brought you to Carnegie Hall and to our program.
yes, yes. Yeah,
Now, now, you were born in Taiwan, and that's where you began your studies.
yes. I was born in Taiwan and graduated in Taipei, the Chinese university. Yeah, cultural
I see.
university.
Uh-huh. And did you major in piano there? Were you a pianist?
Piano performers and also music education. Yeah.
I see. And you've soloed with quite a few orchestras. It says in your bio.
Yes, I did perform with Mirada Symphony with Paganini's theme variation by my idol, my rock star, Rachmaninoff. Yeah,
Oh, Rachmaninoff. I see.
right.
Have you had a chance to play many of his concertos with orchestras?
Not yet, but I really enjoyed that Concerto Paganini theme variation. Yeah.
Oh, the Rachmaninoff Paganini variations. Yes, it's a wonderful piece. The four concertos, of course, are wonderful, as you know.
Yes.
So and also the solo music. Yeah, Rachmaninoff was wonderful. He lived in New York for a while.
Yes.
Yes, he lived
Yeah,
on
I
West
did
End.
study with my late teacher, Bernardo Segal. The teacher is a pupil of Franz Liszt, uh, Alexander Silotti.
Oh,
And Silotti was, yeah, influenced quite a bit for my career too, because I perform a lot of his work, Bach transcription, like organ prelude in G minor.
right. And so, what brought you to the United States? You've been in the U.S. for many years, 40 years, you said.
Well, it was during the time, how the politics things, and was Nixon, the president Nixon went to China, and my dad just threw me the suitcase after I taught in the theological college for 1 year, graduated from college, and he said, "Well, it's not quite safe for you to stay in Taiwan." So I came to the Los Angeles, yeah, by myself,
By
and
yourself. Uh-huh.
yeah, it's been a blessing, the whole musical journey from east to west. Yeah.
I see.
That's
Yeah.
what's my CD and my recording, the title, A Musical Journey from East to West. Yeah.
Oh, tell us about that CD. I wasn't aware of that. What's on the CD?
That's the CD that I composed about 11 pieces out of 15, and it's all during pandemic time. And yeah, it's got quite a bit of good review, and it's published on the iTunes and Spotify, all the major media
Oh,
stuff.
wonderful. Well, that brings us to you mentioned that during the pandemic you decided to try your hand at composing. So you've been a composer now for just 2 or 3 years, but you've already
Yes.
tell us about the piece that you played at Carnegie.
The pieces I compose is silk road and variation, but the main theme is actually from Taiwan. I was inspired from the birds, the white egrets. But when I was traveling to Turkey last year on May, and I was kind of amazed about this Silk Road, how it carried all different culture and music from east to west. So I decided when I came back from Turkey, and I decided I'm gonna compose. Yeah, I cannot grab all the countries, different culture, different music, but I would just do the highlight one. So I really study and I enjoy the how it influenced, because it's the first time I realized actually pipa, 二胡is not really from China. Originally, it's from Persia's instruments, Mid
Oh,
East,
really?
and then into the India. So I actually composed this Indian music too. Actually, I plug inside a string
Oh,
for
yeah.
the like a Buddhism, Ami Dorfu, Ami Dorfu. But because Carnegie Hall, you cannot do all these prepared music. But I did bring my drum to the Carnegie Hall because the Japanese music begins in that period of time. It's imperial core music. It's only for the imperial. So I began with the celebration of the drum. So, and that was the drum history that I brought it to New York. But drum broke. So actually, James helped me out a lot. And finally, the place I rent for practicing piano, they lent me the drum. So it was quite a story about that drum. So
Yeah.
it's all different country, but it begins in China, Xi'an, and then I go through the Great Wall, and then I went to the Panama because Panama is a very interesting place too. It's four different languages, four different cultures, and it's not the place that it's in China, but it's not just speak Chinese. And then I went to uh, India, Japan. I also
Mm.
have a Spain, and yeah, and Italy because used to teach in Italy and Positano, Southern part. So I influenced that a lot too. Yeah.
Wonderful. Wow, it's a wonderful thing. Well, look, I'm eager to hear that performance. And just finally, what was it like to play at Carnegie Hall?
Yeah, I was incredibly honored and excited to be making my debut at Carnegie Hall. It's just a dream come true for any musician, and to
Right.
have that opportunity to perform my own composition, Silk Road and Variation. It's just the moment you step in, this is such a historical place. And since I have so many students come to perform, and it's the first time I performed there, so it's just very different feeling. Yeah, yourself. It's not your students or your colleague perform there. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Yin Yin, thank you very much for your time. It's wonderful to talk with you, and we'll look forward to hearing the Silk Road and original theme and variations. And congratulations on your Carnegie Hall debut.
Thank you for this opportunity. Yeah. Thank
Oh,
you for the interview.
it's our pleasure. Thank you.